Hi everybody, it's Judy here at River City Sewing, bringing you this week's video news. Well, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who came to the launch last week. It was a big event and I know many of you enjoyed and you stayed for multiple sessions, which was fantastic. And we just wanted to say we really appreciate you supporting our launch and getting involved in the classes. And a lot of you were telling us that getting your sojo back was all part of coming along, which was fantastic. So hopefully we have lots here to inspire you for the next year and going into 2026. So the list is out. We've done a few little amendments on there. Obviously, we've finished our B990 retreat and we've just updated the list a little bit. We've got a couple of events coming up now fairly quickly as we head into March. One is the Pauline Quilters World Trunk Show, which is happening on Thursday the 13th of March. It's from 10:30 till 12:30. And we'll have Pauline here showing all of her products and techniques. And Pauline's going to be coming back to the store later on in, let me see the date here, May 21st and 22nd to do a 2-day workshop. So if you want to come along to the trunk show, please book yourself in. That way we know how many are coming along. It's a free session for the trunk show. But if you'd like what you see and you'd like to be part of the 2-day workshop, you can book yourself in online. That's open for bookings right now. So it's a Quilting is so simple 2-day event that's coming up. So trunk show happening on Thursday the 13th of March, so 2 weeks away, and then Pauline will have that 2-day workshop later on in May, so it gives you a little bit of time to get yourself organised. So if you want to learn more free motion quilting techniques and come along and have a look at the workshop, come and have a look at the trunk show, and if you like what you see, book yourself in for the workshop. Now, Pauline's system uses the domestic sewing machine to do those quilting elements. So if you've got a machine and you want to learn a little bit more about a different style of machine quilting, then you need to come and see us while Pauline's here at the store. So the other one coming up really, really soon is March 19th and 20th for the Zunt Designs Chickadee and Dogwood class. Now I'm just going to go and grab that particular sample that Tracy's left us. So that's this one here. Okay, so this one here is a 2-day workshop. We're going to kit it out for you so that you can do all this lovely work. There's multiple techniques in this class. So if you love your machine embroidery and have never done one of those type of classes, I would suggest you book yourself in. We're going to be closing off bookings soon. There's still places available in that workshop. So what'll happen is you'll bring your machines in on the first morning on the 19th of March. We will then take them upstairs for you so that you're set up for 2 days in our upper level classroom area. There'll be a place for your machine and a place for hooping up and doing all the other things. So we've got up to 20 people going into that classroom upstairs. So we'll be supplying you with all of the stabilizers, all of the thread, all those kinds of things. You just need to book in, pay your fees, and we'll give you a full kit of things for that particular class. So you don't have to worry about sourcing threads or fabric or anything like that. It's all going to be supplied to you in your class fee. All you need to do is bring your machines and your embroidery module ready to sew, extra bobbins, some spare needles, that kind of thing. Everything is on the website that you need to find out about that class. So if you've been thinking about it, time is ticking away. It's $4.95, and that is for your designs, your tuition for 2 days, plus all the kit and threads and everything to do this particular class. All right, so we need you to get booked in fairly quickly. There's no prep other than you getting your machine ready. There is a minimum requirement for the hoop size on this particular project. Your machine has to be able to take a 6x10 hoop. All right, so you need to, before you book in, I need you to go and check your machine, if you're not quite sure, you can call us and we can give you those measurements. But a 6x10 hoop is the minimum you need for this particular project. Okay, so you'll be using your smaller hoop plus your 6x10, but that is, you don't need to bring all of your hoops or your really super duper big hoops, but there will be some hoops that you need to bring. Okay, so when you book yourself in, you can have a look online and see that. Now the other classes that are moving ahead, which today is Friday, so it's got the mini duffel bag class. Next week we've got our regular classes ticking over. Okay, so our list starts to kick in now with all the different classes. So if you haven't had a look at the class list, I suggest you go to the booking page and have a look through. This little QR code that's on the list, on the pages of the list, if you scan that with your phone, that'll take you to those elements on to the booking page, and you can go through and have a look and see. There's a little filter at the top of the page where you can search for quilting ones, dressmaking ones, or events, or fortnightly or weekly classes in machine embroidery, whatever. You'll see all those tabs at the top, and that'll filter out a lot of those different classes so you can just see what you're interested in. Okay, so well worth going have a look. Some of the classes are starting to fill up early, so if my suggestion is, if you saw something in the list and you would like to book in, please go ahead and book early, because we don't have any other days to change any of these events to other days in the class schedule, because we have packed it out with so many different things. Okay, so if you see an event, that's probably the only day it can be on. We are not changing out anything during the year because we're fully scheduled. You might not see all of the classes yet in the list, because as we said, this is a work in progress. So if you see a class that you think you like, you need to snap it up when you see it. Okay, so there's just lots happening in store. We've tried to give you as many classes as possible, which meant that between our regular classes and our special events, some of these fill up fairly quickly. Now there'll be some classes that, if they're don't have any attendees the week before, I'll be taking out of the calendar. So if you're looking at something and thought that you could book in last minute, I wouldn't wait, because if I don't have enough people the week out, like the week before, I'll be pulling that class from the list. Okay, so this is all about being creative in 2025 and giving you guys the most amount of classes and education and inspiration for the rest of the year. So thanks to all the team here who've helped get the launch over and prepared, and now we're heading all guns blazing into 2025 with our class lineup. So the next thing that we've done in the store, you've seen our new little feature that we've called the Kimberbell Walk. We've put all our Kimberbell quilts in the alley here, and we've put some beautiful fairy lights up there, and as we go through any of our Kimberbell dealer exclusives, will go up into this zone so that you can buy individual designs and see the sample. Again, work in progress. We've got to take a few out of storage and pop them up in there with labels on them so that you'll be able to see. And all of these designs on the wall here, including the mystery quilt for 2025, are all displayed. Our big quilts here from Cup of Cheer and Vintage Boardwalk and Make Yourself at Home are here as well. So if you want to get your Kimberbell back on, then why not go in and have a look there. The nice thing about having a bit of a refresh is that we get some new product. So we've got some new product in over the last few weeks, and one of them was a range of fabric called Cottage Charm from Moda. It's really soft pastels. We have that in store now. Some of you saw that over the weekend. Let me just bring up, this is the coordinating Bella Solids for it. So you can see it's a lovely pastel fabric, little flowers and things. So this is the Bella Solid to match. We have some jelly rolls and charm packs in Cottage Charm, but some of you were looking for some really lovely pastel fabrics and pastel collection. Well, that's in now, so nice and soft. Plus, there's always new books and new gadgets and all those kinds of things, as you all saw last week, those of you who came along. For those of you who missed last week and you weren't able to get into the store, it's a show every day here in store, as I keep saying. There's lots of things for you to see. We have a full range of things like notions and patterns and fabric and wadding and everything we talked about in the launch is what we have here at the store. So it's well worth a look around. Coming in, making some time, have a bit of a squiz around, and if you're not quite sure, if you've got to make a list, and we can help you get all those sorted out. The other one of the kits that we did up for the launch were this lovely, and the girl Katrine made this up, is this lovely pillow using this new collection of fabric, and it's called, we call it the Strawberry Lemonade Mini Charm Pillow. So what we've done was we've actually kitted it out so it's a little pillow. We've used some of our mini charms in this, so some of the existing mini charms that we had, so we've got some different colorways in these particular ones, but we give you the hexie. The hex is to do the little hexie in the middle. If you've never done those, that might be an interesting class to do that, as well as the patchwork pillow. So it's really nice and fun. So that kit's $39.95. So you can see it's just a little bit of fun piecing. You can make the kit and then you've got the pattern to do something else, maybe with a bit of a stash buster from your stash. And look, it's going to be a couple of these little kits. Sorry. Some of these little kits that we've made up just so that you can pick it up and go with a project and a pattern, so that you can get one little project done. None of them are super hard, and there's lots of little kits that we've made up so that you can just pick it up, go home and just have a little bit of fun, not having to worry about coordinating fabrics or all that kind of stuff. So it's well worth a look around. So the team have done a bit of a zhuzh around the store again. I'm not going to show you. It's one of those things you just got to come in and have a look around. But they've done a really amazing job this week, just after the launch, getting everything back on the shelf, and then we did a bit of a zhuzh around to try and display things a little bit nicely for you, so everyone knows where to find things in categories, which is really, really great. So thanks to the team who put in all the work to do that. It was a big job, and they've got it looking amazing, so you need to come in and have a look. So that's all I've got for you today. I just wanted again to say thank you to everyone who came and supported us through the launch, and we look forward to hosting you again in 2025 for lots of classes, lots of fun and lots of inspiration. So until next time, thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you in store really, really soon, and from all the team, bye for now.